All right, time now is 10:49 a.m. in the morning on January 26th. So, yeah, I had a good sleep. I woke up a few times, but I had a good sleep nonetheless. Um, yeah, not much to talk about. I had some vague dreams about Natalie, about showing my short film to Natalie and Natalie disliking it, which really hurt my heart. And then somehow like we had to fight this monster who can cause tsunami, but also create illusions like hallucinations. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's really weird, but yeah, I woke up finally, and I'm gonna go out and have breakfast now. I don't have a lot of great plans for today. I don't think I have the time to go out and buy stuff in the supermarket. I'll do that on Thursday or Friday, preferably Thursday because I want to stay at home the whole day on Friday. Um, I got a shopping list on my phone. So my grandma wants to send me cakes and send it through USPS, US Postal Service. And I thought it's year cakes because it's gonna be Chinese Lunar New Year. I need to have a habit of saying Lunar New Year instead of Chinese New Year because it's not a very good name, not a very inclusive one. But yeah, I thought it would be year cakes, but no, it's just regular thousand layer cakes, which I'm actually not that huge of a fan of. So I don't know how to handle that. But yeah, in any case, not much is going to happen today. So last night when I was in psychology class, I asked the professor if memory loss is possible, and the professor this morning actually sent me an email saying that she had done some research on it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I actually have lots of questions about everything. I have several questions about sleeping disorders, about how eating disorders are cultural bound syndromes, and personality disorders. Like I have several questions. That's really cool. Um, yeah. Um, I don't know. I have nothing else to say. I should keep this short and simple because I can't keep this up forever. Because I have a lot to say every day nowadays because of the situation I'm in. So I'm just gonna try and keep it as simple as possible and make it my regular thoughts update thing again, or college update for that matter. Um, yeah, there's a spider in the bathroom again. I don't know if it's the same one. I feel like it's the same one. So I'm gonna deal with it probably by asking the host for help again, or I have to do it myself. Terrible either way. Actually, it's terrible. It's more terrible if I do it myself. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, time now is 2:37 p.m. I need to fix my hair again later. Yeah, a couple things. First of all, um, just finally finished watching Mommy after a long time. The Wi-Fi here is really, really slow. Second of all, I ate another lemon bar, which is not great. I don't like it. I just want to throw them all away. And also for these chips, I can't finish them. I just can't. There's too much. They're very salty and oily, and I just kind of want to throw them away. So I will actually. So right now my plan is I'm gonna finish a little bit of psychology homework, and then I'm going to eat a kiwi because I just remembered that I got kiwis, and then I'm just gonna leave. And JT spoke to me a little bit, and she asked me why didn't I cook yesterday? Because yesterday I used Uber Eats. And JT's like, why didn't you cook? And I was like, I didn't want to cook. Uh, that's kind of true. Plus the fact that I didn't know what to cook, and I'm not a very great cook. And even if you put me back in Hong Kong in the kitchen, the best I could do is I could steam myself a rice. I could fry some vegetables, and I could maybe do something with meat, probably beef, if lucky, if talented. But here in a foreign environment where I'm not even familiar with the fridge or the kitchen, it does pose a little bit of a problem. So I gotta familiarize myself around, and I gotta look at YouTube for tutorials and all that stuff. You know, the most simple thing I can do is cook myself an omelet or an egg of sorts. There are some salami in the fridge, I believe, so maybe I could do that. And on top of that, I would also like to cook without people there in the kitchen, which is a little bit tough because I think they're both work from home. Sometimes the Mr. C works outside, but sometimes he just stays in the living room, so I don't know. Yeah, there's that. I don't know why, but my hairstyle changes every single day. Alright, I think I might actually be late this time. I don't know anymore. Alright, just got off the bus. I fucked up. I got off the bus an entire stop early because I was looking at the Google map, and the Google map changes its routes from time to time. So now I don't know where the fuck am I. I'm lost. Not lost, but like I've never been here, so shit. I don't think I would be late though. I don't think I would be that late. And you know what? It would be great if I'm not the first person to arrive in class today. That would be great. Actually, you know what? I could just walk that way and go back to the main road. I don't have to walk all the way from here to the college. I can just walk back to the main road over there. It's so quiet. It's so quiet out here. It's so quiet. There's literally no people in front of me right now, other than cars. There are people in cars, I know, but oh my god. I wouldn't have believed you that this is like downtown Santa Monica. I wouldn't have believed you. Alright, class finished. I was late by like 2 minutes, but it wasn't even a huge deal because the lecture hasn't even started. I wasn't the first person to arrive. The first two was the white girl and the woman from Eritrea. I believe they have become friends now. But yeah, I didn't speak to anyone else. I did raise my hands twice and ask questions, so that's cool. One about anorexia nervosa being a culture-bound syndrome, and the other being what is the definition of a nightmare in a nightmare disorder. So cool stuff. I'm gonna go home now. Hopefully I don't know, hopefully I make friends myself, because yeah, I don't know. Haven't made a single college friend yet. Friends outside of college probably have. I need to make a graph. I feel the need of making a chart or a table of sorts, which basically defines the layers of like friends, because you know, I'm friends with Jonah now. Jonah from the church from Chinatown, not in a sense that I'm friends with Natalie, you know? Also, I'm extremely hungry, given that yesterday I didn't really have a big lunch, and today I didn't really have a big breakfast, and I didn't even have lunch. And I feel like I owe myself a treat, and I kind of want to buy some food. Alright, so the bus won't arrive. According to the app, the bus won't arrive until like 10 minutes later, so there's a 7-Eleven over there, so maybe I go in and buy some stuff. I don't know how safe it would be though. There's Starbucks too, but you know, I had Starbucks yesterday already, so yeah. I may go to a 7-Eleven and check out what kind of snacks I can get. Alright. I don't feel extremely safe about this, but I'm supposedly in a safe neighborhood, so I don't know. Shit. Okay, this is very different from Hong Kong. Okay, I'll buy one of these and then I'll go. Sorry. Alright. Get one of these for tonight. Probably one of these for tomorrow morning. I kind of don't want to eat bread anymore, to be honest, but I have no choice. Turkey and ham sub, American sub, Italian style. I'm gonna get a turkey and ham, 3.69. All right, there we go, quick and easy. $5.4. Not that bad. $5, $5.3735 ish. 5,840, so about 40 Hong Kong dollars. Got me a simple apple Danish thing and a ham sandwich thing that I can eat tomorrow morning. Nice, you know, kind of nice. If I don't eat it tomorrow morning, then I can eat it tomorrow lunch. Plus, I can cook myself some eggs. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It is totally fine. I just don't want to crush it in my backpack because I got a laptop in there, and when I go back home, I'm gonna have to put it in the fridge immediately to stop it from getting bad. But I don't think it will get bad. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. This is my face. I need to show my face more. Yeah, I just bought food in 7-Eleven in the USA. Achievement unlocked. All right, time now is 9:18 p.m. Oh, I actually need to do this now. So kiss my bag. Okay. 7-Eleven, that's $5.48. Yes. I'm just gonna put this somewhere. Just on the table, whatever. Alright. Alright. These two stuff. This is turkey and ham sub and a Danish thing. If I get hungry tonight, I can eat the Danish thing. If not, I'll just eat it tomorrow. Yeah, alright. So, my hands are dirty now. Rip. So anyways, came back home about an hour ago, and there's dinner, and the dinner is big slice of pizza. And the slice is about the size of 2 slices of normal pizza in Pizza Hut Hong Kong, okay? There's a lot of salad again, which is nice. It's pretty much salad every dinner, so can't complain. I don't eat salad every day. I do eat vegetables every day though. And it's two baked potato, one baked potato but cut in half, and that's it. And it's fine, it's fine. It doesn't taste bad at all, and it's normal portions. I think it's fine. By normal portions, I don't know. I can't really compare American dinner portions with Hong Kong slash Chinese dinner portions because Chinese dinner portions work so differently. Like Chinese meal formats just work so differently, so I can't really compare. But I can say that this is enough, and it has thwarted my hunger. Um, yeah, I don't have much else to talk about. The pastor spoke to me a little bit. By the pastor, I mean the pastor who not from the Chinatown, the Santa Monica pastor. And my mom wants to speak to me, so I'll stop this soon. But yeah, I'm gonna change my clothes now and wash my hair. And then I'm gonna talk to my mom, and then that's pretty much it. And tomorrow, I'm not gonna go out of the house at all. I think. I do want to go to the supermarket and buy stuff, but you know what? I can do that on Friday. And the host had said that he's free on Friday to take me around, so it'll be a Friday then. So tomorrow, I'll stay in the house the whole day, and it's going to be great. Yeah, not much really. I have exams. I got videos to edit, and I'm gonna watch a movie tonight again. Pretty much a movie a day from here on out because I have so many movies planned for January, but I keep delaying them because I always don't have time. And I hope I don't watch only half of the movie tonight. Yeah, I still haven't finished writing the version. I feel like I can finish it by tonight, honestly, because it's just one scene and it's just a modification of the final scene, and then that's it. And then I have to reformat the whole thing, arrange the scenes, and then put it in a Google Doc format, and then um in script format as well, which is gonna be cool. And that's all. That's all for today. Um, to my surprise, actually, I thought the woman who lived across me had already come home after I came home, but no. After dinner, she came back. She went to her room and then her bathroom and then back to her room again without saying anything but hi. So there's that. But yeah, that's all. That is all. Not much else to talk about. And yeah. Time now is 12:42 a.m. after midnight. Very tired. Just spent a considerable amount of time editing my America vlog, which is awesome. And then I called my mom a bit. My mom just really wants to talk to me. She's just really fucking worried. So after dinner, she spoke to me. I called her. Well, she called me actually, and we talked. And then not too long ago, just a few seconds ago, we had another 18-minute long phone call because apparently somebody has hacked into my Bank of America account, and there has been a lot of unusual activity in my account, and I denied it yesterday. I received a text saying that there's unusual activity like 3 days ago, and there's a link. If I press on it, it tells me to wait. And I waited and waited and waited and waited, wait. And 20 minutes later, it's still not responding. But yesterday, I did it again. It finally reached somewhere, and I confirmed that some of the transactions are fraudulent. They're not real. I've been hacked. I went online and checked, and apparently this is a common issue among BOA users. This weird website thing that they don't even use, that I don't even use. For some reason, there's transaction. I almost lost $450. So, yeah, pretty scary. So I reset my password. They're sending me a new debit card. I changed it to my mom's friend's address. By the way, my mom's friend has received my student ID, which is really cool. But yeah, so the 18-minute long phone call with my mom. My mom's basically setting up a bunch of authentication and security things in my bank account. It's a whole fucking mess now. I don't even want to touch it. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm really thirsty. I really want to eat something sweet and cold and soft and milky, like ice cream, yogurt, something like that. Like a curd. I just want to eat something like that, like creme brulee. I just want to drink something. I want to drink soda. I want to drink something like sweet but not sour. Like maybe like lemon tea or something like that. But I don't want to drink it now because, I got 5 left. All right, time now is 11:07 a.m. in the morning. On January 27th. Wow, shout out to Linda. Shout out to Linda. Um Strong-willed girl, I guess. I don't know. Haven't spoken to her in years. But quick shout out to Linda. So, yeah, I don't have much else to say. I slept for 7 hours ish. I went to bed very late yesterday at around 3:50. I wanted to go earlier, but I just can't. I need to finish the movie. So I actually finished it. Um, yeah. Today, I don't have a lot of plans. I had a dream where I went on an adventure and Leah wanted me to film it. Yeah. Um, no, but I don't have a lot of plans today. I got psychology chapter quizzes and an exam tonight. Um, I may or may not cook myself lunch. I mean, I already have that sandwich, so that's cool. But I think on top of that sandwich, maybe I'm gonna cook myself like an omelet or something. Um, yeah, and then there's a movie review I want to do because I watched One Cut of the Dead yesterday and I freaking love it, so I need to talk about it. And yeah, the America vlogs. I'm gonna edit episode 2. I'm almost done with episode 2 actually. I'm gonna start editing episode 3. I haven't finished writing The Virgin. I know I've been saying this forever, but I will finish it tonight if I have time. If I don't, tomorrow it is. No rush. Um, and that's it. The masks have probably arrived at my old host's home, so I gotta text her and ask her if they have arrived, and if so, on Sunday maybe I'm just gonna go pick it up with the help of my mom's friend. Um, yeah, and then a couple other things like booster shot. It would be great if I could get a booster shot. I'll look into it. I got questions for the IEC. And that's pretty much just it for today. I don't know. Hopefully I make friends again, like the old saying. Hopefully I make more friends, meet more people, reach out, yada yada. I spoke with Miriam a little bit yesterday, because I realized that I haven't been speaking to her for a while, and yeah, um, I spoke with Miriam, and I realized that Miriam has no idea what has happened to me in the last few weeks, so I had to dump her with information. Oh God, I haven't even closed the door. So I had to dump her with information, like like everything that had happened to me. I almost got COVID. The stuff with the old host, the T-Mobile scam, the bank account hack, everything. And I said, yeah, it's very eventful and fun. Not very fun, but Miriam replied saying, wow, it seems like a lot of fun. It seemed very exciting, and I love it. And I told Miriam, well, it's not that fun. I mean, I still definitely prefer my secondary school life over this one, but this life that I'm living right now, so far, um, is more eventful than like 2021 in general. So yeah, it's to a degree it's fun, but to a degree it's also kind of tiring, and also not in the same way as secondary school is fun. Secondary school is fun because we're in a contained environment, and there are recurring characters, because I go to school and meet the same few people every single day. So there are recurring characters. We're in a contained environment. The same storylines are so much more intense and dramatic and real, and they affect me directly, while this one is just more mellow, I guess. Not mellow, but like more loose. But who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, honestly, I'm not even that worried about the hacked bank account thing. I don't think the hacked bank account thing is worse than the stuff with the old host and almost getting COVID. I don't think it's worse because I feel like a lot of people are also suffering the same issue, and yeah, I don't know. For breakfast, I'm going to have cereal, perhaps. Perhaps. Should I do another one? Yeah, I should. The eggs are really small. Not really small, but you know, not big. Alright. Oh, actually. Okay. This better. Then. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. What the heck? Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Hold on. Gonna have to wait for that gas to dissipate first. I don't want to cause a freak fire accident and burn to death. Alright, let's try the 7-Eleven turkey and ham sandwich. It is what it is. Cheap bread, cheap ham, bit of cheese. Two boiled eggs, two different ways of removing shells. This is the first one I removed, and then in the second one I got like 20 times better for some reason. Alright, time now is 7:21 p.m. I'm gonna go out and have dinner real quick, but nothing important happened this afternoon. Several issues though. First of all, the mask thing. The masks have arrived at my old host's place this afternoon, which is a huge issue, and she texted me saying that she's gonna put it outside the gate on the right side. So get it as soon as possible. She's not keeping it. She's ditching it outside to let people steal. Good job. Um, it's quite nerve-wracking. I asked him if he's available to pick up the masks, and he said no. No, well, he said he's busy, and then my mom's like, okay, I'm gonna ask the Chans, and the Chans live too far away. So at the end, I asked the pastor, and the pastor found it. Okay, so the pastor found it. I asked him if he lives nearby, and he said, yeah, 10 minutes drive. And wow, oh my god. So the pastor has given me the COVID test kit, has helped me during the keys crisis, and now the masks crisis. Wow. But, I got a crisis of everything. Everything is a crisis in my life right now. But, yeah, the pastor said he lives nearby, and so he went to the old host's place, and he called me saying that he can't find it. So for a moment, I actually thought that someone has stolen my $200 masks. And at the end, he's like, "Oh no, wait, I think I found it." Oh, so at the end, he's found it. Yokata, miraculous. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I also originally wanted to do laundry today, but I completely forgot about it. But I have a lot of dirty clothes here, a total freaking mess, a filthy mess, and I don't know, maybe I'll wash it tomorrow. But tomorrow I also want to go to the supermarket, so there's that. Um, yeah, lunch was great actually. So I wanted to start small in terms of cooking. So originally I wanted to do an omelet, but I'm already eating a turkey and ham sandwich. So if I put cheese and ham in the omelet, it's redundant. So I just boiled 2 eggs and ate them, and it was a full ass lunch. It's been a long, long time since I've had a lunch this complete at home. Not counting restaurant lunches. Um, yeah, next time I'm gonna go cook myself an omelet. Maybe I can make a French toast with I can do a lot of things now, which is fantastic. It's just that I'm not used to the stove yet. The gas is leaking sometimes, and I'm afraid I may cause a freak fire accident and burn myself and burn the whole house down and die. So, gotta be careful. And yeah, that is all. Usually I feel full every single 2 days. I feel full. But yesterday I didn't because obviously I've been starving myself. Um, because I don't have a lot of food. But yeah. Okay. Psychology chapter quizzes. The first quiz, I did terribly. I got a 13 out of 17. I messed up. The second quiz, I got one question wrong. The third one, I got all right. And then later tonight, I'm gonna do the exam. Try my best. Let's go. And for dinner later, I don't. Apparently, it's a turkey burger. And at first, I was like, oh, I already had turkey this afternoon. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. So if there's food, comida. There are no forks left. No clean forks. This is the spoon I used for this cereal this morning. Okay, here we go. Better. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, time now is 11:35 p.m. Yeah, on January 27th. Just did the psychology exam for an entire hour actually. It is significantly more difficult than the two previous exams. For the two previous exams, I have got 3 questions wrong each. In this exam, I got 9 questions wrong. 9. I got 132 out of 150. I lost 18 points, and it's 2 points per, so it's 9 questions. I got 9 wrong. It is significantly more difficult. Some of these questions ask things that I haven't even heard of, which is horrifying. So I tried my best. But anyways, yeah. Aside from the mask crisis and the bank thing, I still do think that the last few days, for me, has been quite nice and peaceful in comparison, and I appreciate that a lot. And I don't feel great, honestly. I wanna sleep for 9 to 10 hours. I haven't slept for 9 to 10 hours straight since a whole month ago, because every single day since college opening, I've been sleeping for about 7 hours a day consistently, very consistent 7 hours a day, like either by woken up by alarm or naturally waking up, always 7 hours. And it's weird. 7 hours is enough for me probably, but I would like to sleep more because I think it would be healthier. But yeah. So I want to sleep tomorrow. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So maybe I'm gonna set the alarm a little later. I actually, usually I don't even have to care about what to eat for breakfast and lunch, but now I have to think about this every single day. So I don't know what to eat for tomorrow breakfast. I still haven't had the Danish thing. I'm gonna eat that tomorrow. Hopefully it's still fine. Hopefully it doesn't turn bad. I don't think it will turn bad. I put it in the fridge. So that is for breakfast. For lunch, I honestly don't know. I can cook something for myself. Um, I don't even know anymore. Omelet. I already had 2 boiled eggs today, which is already plenty. So maybe I'll just eat biscuits tomorrow morning. I have a kiwi, which is nice. So I'll have biscuits, and then I'll have the apple Danish 7-Eleven, and that's just tomorrow's meals really. Um, unless there's a special breakfast of sorts. I don't know. I could try toast, honestly. I could try French toast if I want to, but then again, today I had eggs already, and I kind of want to spread these breakfasts evenly. Like maybe I'm gonna make myself French toast on Saturday. Maybe. You know. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I can probably confirm that she is Japanese. The woman who lives across me. Um. She comes home very late and she doesn't have dinner here, so I rarely see her. But it's rare to see a non-Hong Kong East Asian for me. This is probably my first time, actually. Um, and that is because, as far as Asians go, right? Hong Kong or East Asians, I find all the time because I am one myself. So obviously, I join like Hong Kong student associations. I go to a um, Hong Konger led church. So yeah, obviously I would run into a lot of those, but non Hong Kong East Asians is another thing. Like I ran into like a couple Japanese girls in Sawtell, and last time I hung out with JT, and that's pretty much just it. You know, so I don't know. Um, I don't have much else to talk about really. Like, it's been quite a peaceful day. I've stared at my laptop for so long. I sat down for so long. Didn't do much. I feel like I should continue with my exercise routines, my um down for a jog, my workout sessions. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, kind of want to go back to that. But let's see if I have time or not. Um, don't have much else to say actually. Seriously, I actually need to watch a movie now before it's too late. Yeah. um, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Tomorrow's plans. Oh my god, storage space running out again. All right, that's great. Um, tomorrow's plans, not much. I'm gonna go outside to buy stuff in the supermarket. I'm gonna buy yogurt. Oh, I forgot to tell you how extremely thirsty I was tonight. I don't know why, but I was so thirsty, and I kept drinking water, like a cup after another cup after another cup, and it wasn't satisfying. I still feel thirsty now, even though I drank a lot of water. I don't know what happened to me. I crave a soda. I want to drink a Coca Cola or actually, even better, just sparkling water. I want to drink something like that. For some reason, I crave that so much. All of a sudden, I don't know why. But I can't find any. There aren't any sodas here in this house. There is a grapefruit juice, and I know it's bitter, but I tried a little bit out of desperation, and yes, it is very bitter. And then that's it. All the lemonade's gone for some reason. But I want soda. So tomorrow I'm gonna buy yogurts, sodas, snacks, fruits. I'm gonna buy, um, yeah, maybe another sandwich or bread of sorts. Maybe not. I don't know. And then I'm gonna buy disinfecting wipes, laundry soap, um, alcohol spray. Yeah, that's all. All right, time now is 11:31 on um January 28th. I don't know why, but I have some more acne on my face again, which sucks. Also, my left foot's big toe is hurting a little bit. Hopefully, it's not an ingrown toenail because that would be disastrous. But yeah, I slept a lot. I slept from 3:20 to 7 no, to 11:15, and yeah, that is nearly 8 hours. Or actually, I didn't fall asleep at 3:20. Oh shit. I think it was I think it's 3:30, 3:40 ish. I don't even know. And it was a good sleep, even though I had a couple nightmares. The first one being a toxic classmate who's really toxic to me, very masculine person, really straight person. It makes fun of me, but I kind of enjoy that. And then the second dream is really heartbreaking, where Natalie decides to tell my mom about my YouTube channel and all the stuff that I've done, and I just get really, really angry, and I yelled at Natalie. I said, like, you fucked this person, blah blah, which never happened, by the way. But I'm like, you fucked this person, and I never told anyone. And I just yelled at her, and I said, I like you, I used to like you. I thought you were a good person. Like, well, why did you do this? Yeah, but I know Natalie in real life wouldn't do this. I don't know why, but I've been having Natalie dreams quite a bit, which is nice actually. But it's funny how every Natalie dream I had, Natalie is, mean. Like the last time I had a Natalie dream a couple days ago, Natalie's criticizing my short film, which made me really sad and upset. Anyways, not much else. So, woke up very late today, obviously, because got a lot of free time. It's a Friday, so I don't care a lot about homework. No homework at all. I'm gonna do the laundry. I'm going to yeah, I'm going to eat the Danish for breakfast and for lunch, I don't know. I'm gonna go supermarket later, buy yogurt, sodas, everything I said last night, and yeah, not much else. Not much else. I'm gonna watch La Casa de Papel, 2 episodes of that. I'm gonna watch Police Story tonight, and I'm gonna edit America vlog, edit thoughts update. I have an album review to do, and that's pretty much the whole day today. Um, I haven't finished writing The Virgin, but then again, it's just one last scene. It's just that I have to modify the last scene, and then I'm done. And then I will just rearrange the scenes, put it in a nice document, and it's ready to be rolled out. And Natalie will be first taste, basically. Natalie will taste my Virgin first. It's so ironic because Natalie is like one of the most promiscuous girls I've known, and by one of the most, I mean she's probably not super promiscuous in like global standards, especially in American standards. If you know how teenagers in the USA just fuck, like, and South America is probably even worse, but like Natalie's dated how many boys now? So it's the irony, but that's also exactly like the reason why. Like if The Virgin ever comes out as a movie for promotional work, I would probably like ask porn stars to react to the movie or something, just to add another layer of irony on top, which is cool. Like every single movie idea I have, I also have cool promotional ideas connecting with it. Like if I ever make a Chinese period film, I would have a bunch of people like just in their Chinese costumes in a Chinese, ancient, like imperial Chinese setting, and they're just dancing and jumping around like a bunch of idiots. Like it's so stupid. Or I would have a lot of 50s type promo videos and posters when I make a movie about the 1950s. Um, yeah, and then a lot of horrifying photos in in statues. Uh, when I make a Chinese flavored horror movie, like I have cool promotional strategies, and I can't wait to get to them. But yeah, that's that. A couple things. First of all, I just spent an entire hour trying to upload videos, export videos from my own phone to this laptop, and it kept disconnecting. The USB, I tried this USB, I tried that USB, it kept disconnecting. Second of all, I want to eat kiwis, except they're kind of mushy. Have they gone bad? What's going on? Also, I'm doing the laundry now. Well, small problems continue to accumulate. The kiwis turned bad, I believe, so I threw them away. I ate a banana instead, and I don't like bananas, but I have to eat them. It's the only fruit there is in the house. Now I'm gonna eat this thing. Also earlier this morning, I've received an email saying that I have to complete this form, some sort of check-in form, because I have entered the USA. And if I don't complete it in time, they can terminate my studentship in the college. And that's really weird. It's asking for my I-94 form, and I've never even heard of it. I don't know where it is. I'm asking my mom, and I'm also asking the woman who hooked me up with between me and this college. And who knows, man. I'm still washing my clothes. I still got dirty clothes. My clothes are two loads because one load is white, light colored clothes. The other is dark colored, and I don't want to mix them up. I put too much soap, and this washing machine is actually different from the old hose washing machine where I just toss soap packets. This is a washing machine where you have to pour soap, and I don't know how much I need, so I just poured some, and apparently it's too much. Maybe, I don't even know. So yeah, there's that. And the dogs are barking. The dogs are outside of the washing machine, so they're not inside. If they're inside, they may actually bite me, but they saw me and they started barking. So there's that. And maybe I'm gonna ask my aunt's fiance on not fiance, my aunt's husband on this whole USB connect disconnect situation. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Better. Okay. Bruh. All right, here we go. Let's buy some stuff. This is my first time at Ralph's. I'm lost. This is too big. All right. Shit. Yogurt. I need yogurt, ice cream, something like that. Drinks. There are a lot of fruits here, which is nice. Oh, what the hell are these? There are sediments in here. Okay. All right, dairy. There should be yogurt over here. There are books here. Funny. Yogurt. Cool. I'm gonna get some small yogurts. Maybe 2 or 3 cups. Is there more? There's more. Found a basket. Fruits. There we go, 1 pound. Okay, soft drinks. Why is everything in plastic jars? What the fuck? Okay, this is too big. I need individual cans. So this is the legendary LaCroix. Not gonna try it. Seems poisonous to me. Okay. Apparently I can't get cans, I can only get boxes. Alright, I got cans, 6 cans of Pepsi, 6 cans. Okay, let's get a bottle of juice. Alright, cleaners. Right here. Wow, they're playing Spoon. That's crazy. Alcohol spray. Spray. No. Okay, got the juice, got the disinfection wipe. Not the wipes. The wipes are expensive. I don't think I'm gonna spend that much money on wipes, but the spray is important because I ran out of it. Also, I accidentally bumped into a black woman. This is probably the first time I've ever touched an American by accident. I know that sounds funny, but it is. Natural and Asian. What the fuck does that mean? There's nothing Asian here. Alright. Frozen snacks. Do I need any of them? Or is this too much? I feel like there's too much. I don't know. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I want to buy. Rubber bands. Do I need them? Oh, I got myself some milk chocolate. All right. Time now is 6:22 p.m. I just came back from the supermarket, Ralph's. I've never been to a Ralph's before, but as expected, it is pretty similar to every other supermarket in the USA. It's huge. It's got aisles. I mean, in Hong Kong, supermarkets also have aisles, just not this long and this big. But yeah, I got everything I wanted and more actually. Snacks, chocolate pie, more chocolate. This Reese's cup thing is a last minute thing because I never tried it, so I want to try it for the first time. Yeah, I bought the huge bottle of mango peach drink that I'll be drinking for the next 2 weeks. I bought 6 cans of Pepsi, which is nice. I don't care as long as it's soda, honestly. Like last night I had such a strong craving for soda. And then there's yeah, and then I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, 2 Greek yogurt. I bought the disinfection the alcohol spray, not necessarily wipes. And shit, I don't know where do I put this rubbish bin. So I found, apparently my room has a bin the whole time, and it's right here. I took it out and I placed the bag in it, the Nijia Market supermarket bag, plastic bag. And now I don't know where to put it because I don't want to put it anywhere in my room. That is the issue. Because I don't want it anywhere in my room. Because it's filthy. But okay, who cares, right? I got masks in there. There's probably COVID stuck onto those masks, and it's in this room right now. Yeah, I finished the form thing, handed it in, all good. I did the laundry, it's finished, all good. They're all dry, aside from the socks. The steak socks are the toughest ones to dry. They're still kind of wet, so I may actually open this drawer. My underwear accidentally dropped onto the ground, and you know, if it dropped onto the ground and it's not inverted, I could still wear it, even though I wouldn't want to. But no, it's inside out, so if I wear it, I would literally have the ground on my crotch. So, whoops. I guess I'll have to wash this next week. I'll just put it here. Yeah, nothing else. That was $28.4-ish US, which is fine. It's not that bad. I could afford it. And, yeah, I have a little time now. I'm going to watch an episode of La Casa de Papel. I kind of want to see the pastor and Tim this Sunday because, but then at the same time I also kind of want to go to the Chinatown church simply because it's Lunar New Year and I don't know what's Chinatown up to in Lunar New Year, but it better be some firecracking, dragon dancing, red, like red banners type shit. Okay, that better be happening. Okay, firecracking, dragon dancing, year cakes, tuna cakes, just sugar lotus, like you know the drill. So that better be happening. And otherwise, I'm good so far. I got apples. Yes. All right. Time now is 11:06 p.m. on January 28th. It's a pretty interesting dinner experience. The dinner started at around 8:30, which is very late. I usually eat a bit earlier, so went outside to the living room and I just stood there for a while. And yeah, I didn't want to sit because I've been sitting all day already, and I just sat through half an episode of Money Heist, so I gotta stand again. But yeah, this is actually the first time I'm having dinner with all four of the hosts, the host's parents, not the host's parents, the host's parents, Mr. and Mrs. C, their daughter, and her fiance, all four of them. And I sat on one side, and the other side is the Mrs. C, the daughter, and the fiance, and then on the very end it's Mr. C. And this is actually the first family dinner, even though I've been living here for how long? How long has it been? 6 days already. It's the first time we're actually having dinner together. So we started the conversation. The dinner is mashed potatoes, very smooth, like very cleanly pureed mashed potatoes, sugary, sticky chunk of salmon, and steamed broccolis with nothing, and then another bowl of salad. The salad is nice. The broccolis, I kind of understand why. Now I kind of understand why a lot of Americans hate broccolis, because a lot of Americans don't know how to cook broccolis. Broccoli steamed is kind of a bad idea. So it's best to fry it with garlic, and then obviously we have the fish, and not even kidding, the fiance, he said, this is a really good fish. This is one of the best. And honestly, me being able to have fish is great. It's great because when I was in the old house, I can't eat fish because my old host hates fish. But now that I'm able to have salmon, it's fantastic. It's great. But yeah, it wasn't that great, to be honest. I prefer my old Hong Kong home style of frying fish, crispy skin, salty, salt and pepper. And then we have the mashed potatoes, which are fine. It's a lot, but it's fine. And then during the dinner, I didn't say much because it's the first time. I'm trying to be courteous. I'm trying to be polite, and I don't know. I'm a little tired for talking. Not tired, but it's the first time. Come on. But we ended up they ended up talking about what's the first thing? Right. So the daughter initiated first, saying that oh, you're from your college. I'm from that college. Like I used to study in that college too. And then Mr. C said, oh yeah, he's a film major. So Mr. C's like, oh what's your favorite movie? And I'm like, of course I can't answer that because there are just too many to choose from. I love all kinds of movies. So and then Mr. C's like, oh, how about genres? Like, and then I'm like, I can't even answer that too. And the fiance's like, oh, what's your top 3 genre? And I'm like, oh, I like well, I guess I have to be honest. I'm not you know, I'm not a very when it comes to taste in movies, I'm not a very optimistic person. I like my psychological thrillers and horrors, and I like period dramas. I like very serious art house dramas. And Mr. C's like, come on, favorite movies. You've gotta have you gotta know something, right? And I'm like, Taxi Driver. The first one coming out of my mouth is Taxi Driver. That's a huge red flag. Good thing I didn't say Fight Club or Joker or anything like that. And then I said Ikiru, a Japanese film. They've never heard of it. Yi Yi, Taiwanese film, they've never heard of it. And then the daughter said, "Oh yeah, I like Marvel movies," which is fine. Go ahead, like what you like. It's totally fine. And it gets interesting when the fiance is like, "You're from Hong Kong, right?" And he's like, "Oh, is Hong Kong part of China or?" So honestly, I thought I know Americans wouldn't know a lot about the outside world outside of America. And I thought it is a stereotype that Americans don't know anything. I thought maybe in California people would know a little more because California is very diverse. Turns out they do not know a single thing. So I said, "Oh no, I'm from Hong Kong," and Mr. C's like, "Oh yeah, he's from China," and then the fiance is like, "No, wait, Hong Kong and China, they're completely different, right? They're completely two different things, right?" And the daughter's like, "Oh, I have no idea. Don't ask me about geography. I don't know anything. So and the Mrs. C, she was like, "Oh, Hong Kong, is it inside China? Isn't it inside Japan?" Like, man, like saying Hong Kong is inside Korea would be more accurate than saying Hong Kong is inside Japan, because Japan is just so far away. Like Korea would be a more accurate answer. Like saying Vietnam would be more accurate. But regardless, I love talking about Hong Kong. I love telling people that I'm from Hong Kong and not from China. So at the end, I'm like, well, Hong Kong and China are different for me. For me, it is different. That's how I'm going to answer it. Because it is technically not a separate country. And it's actually quite impressive for an American. Mrs. C was like, "Oh, I believe Hong Kong used to be under British rule." And that's true. It's from 1864 to 1997. I know my history. And after its return to China, but it is also kind of separate, different government systems. And Mrs. C was like, "Oh, China allowed you guys to rule yourself? That's crazy because China rarely does that." And that's true. And then I replied, "Well, China's taking, well, China doesn't let us do that now." And so, "Oh, China's taking over?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So, yeah, the hard truth, really. Um, and I think it's funny when the fiance said, "Oh, you speak English really, really well." And that's true. I speak English more fluently than your average Hong Konger. And for a moment, he actually said, "Is English primarily spoken in Hong Kong?" And of course, that's not true. Hong Kongers speak Cantonese. I speak Cantonese. So they asked me how many languages I speak, and I said Cantonese, English, and a little bit of Mandarin. So they're like, "Oh, very impressive," and I'm like, "Thank you." And that's pretty much just it. Honestly, I'm I'm more curious about the Japanese girl or the Japanese woman living across my room right now. Like, I'm kind of curious, like, what's her name actually, how to pronounce her name actually, and how to write it in kanji. I think she's Japanese. Like, yesterday, before I went to bed, not really before I went to bed, but like late at night, I heard Japanese music being played, which is also weird because, um, well, I don't know how is it like in Japan, or for Japanese culture, or for Japanese immigrants in the USA, but in Hong Kong, within Hong Kong, Hong Kongers within Hong Kong, we don't we play Hong Kong local music just as much as we play, say, American pop music or American rap music, sort of half and half. So I don't know if it's similar in Japan, where Japanese people in Japan will play like half their own music and also half outside music, or maybe they play their own music more so than their outside music because Japanese music industry is so much more advanced, or maybe it's because she and I and many others have immigrated to another country and have a stronger sense of belonging to their own culture. So, what I'm doing right now, I'm actively looking for Hong Kong movies to watch and Hong Kong music to listen to. When if I stay in Hong Kong, I probably wouldn't do that. So many things. So I look forward to spreading the good word about Hong Kong. Oh, one more thing. Um, um, I think oh yeah, the daughter asked me if I've seen Squid Games. Actually, it's called Squid Game, but Squid Games. Have you seen it? And I said yes. And she's like, "Do you like it?" And I said, "Yeah, yeah. It's not perfect, but it's very entertaining." And that's telling the truth. And the fiance, he's like, "Yeah, oh, have you like a lot of good movies come out of Parasite, like comes out of Korea, like Parasite." And I'm like, "Yeah, Parasite is so good." And then I asked him if he had heard of Old Boy before, and he hadn't. What? Old Boy is like if you have to name three movies from Korea, three best. 99.9% of everyone who knows Korean movies will say Old Boy. Old Boy would be one of them. It would be Old Boy, Parasite, and Memories of Murder. Because not a lot of people in America, especially, even in Hong Kong and the rest of East Asia, not a lot of people know about Lee Chang-dong and Kim Ki-duk and all those people. But Old Boy, dude, Spike Lee did a remake on this, and it's terrible. But Old Boy itself is amazing. So yeah, obviously a lot of Americans and Westerners perhaps, but more so Americans, don't know a lot about East Asia, still have a very vague idea of East Asia, and don't know a lot about their culture. There are a lot of anime fans. My mom's friend, who drove me here, helped me move, he watches animes. I'm sure the girl living across my room watch animes. A lot of people watch anime. But beyond animes and K dramas and maybe Parasite or Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan films, how much do people know about East Asian culture, anyways? East Asian cultures, anyways. Obviously you can't name Shang-Chi and friggin' Crazy Rich Asians because they aren't even East Asian per se. They are made in America. And even and if you even if you argue that Crazy Rich Asians is Asian, it's Singaporean at most, and that's saying rich Singaporeans. And there are movies like Raya and the Dragon where the cast is Asian, and people are like, "Oh yeah, the whole cast is Asian." But you look at the cast. Daniel Day Kim is Korean. Kelly Marie Tran is Vietnamese. There are Japanese actors, Korean actors, Vietnamese actors, Chinese actors, all pulled up in a bunch and all categorized as one Asian. But that is totally not true. Even in Chinese itself, it's like Southern Chinese culture, Northern Chinese culture, Eastern, Northeast, Southeast. Like it's different. And also, I was filling in the form, and in ethnicity, it says one of the ethnicities is Chinese. There is no such thing as Chinese ethnicity. There's Chinese Han. And I'm saying this because there are a lot of Han Chinese people living in Malaysia and Singapore because they're direct immigrants from China, immigration to the south. And there are many other ethnicities in China as well. The Zhuangs, the Huis, the Uyghurs, who wouldn't identify themselves as Chinese, but I guess they are Uyghurs. So calling all people in China Han would be false. So I gotta spread the good word, really. Gotta spread the good word. Alright, time now is 12:44 after midnight. First of all, I would like to do less of these videos because I realized that I do too much of them. Second of all, I just had half an hour long WhatsApp face call with my mom. I wish it was shorter because I have to watch a movie and I still haven't finished writing The Virgin. You know what? I'm gonna finish it now. I'm gonna just finish it now. Or after watching Police Story. I don't know anymore. I mean, I asked my mom if it's okay to video call her because I want to see her and I miss her and I miss Chinese food and I miss my own apartment. My mom's out of quarantine yesterday. Yeah, it's going on a little too long. But now, actually, if I think about it right now, my life right now is a-okay. I mean, the bank account thing, yeah. the mask thing yesterday. Yeah. But I think in general, right now, I'm just a lot less stressed than I was mid January. Another issue I have, a slight issue, is that I don't know why, but it feels kind of hot now. Like, I'm feeling a little hot in this room. So it's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, another thing is that the pastor from Pico, the Pico pastor, the pastor from the church near Santa Monica, he texted me asking me if I would like to go to his sermon on Sunday and then proceed to have lunch with him in the east side of LA. And given how many times the pastor had helped me, again, the pastor had helped me when I almost got COVID, the keys crisis, the mask crisis. I gotta thank him, and it's been a couple weeks since I've gone to his church, so you know what, kind of have to go there. But then at the same time, I kind of want to like enjoy Chinese New Year, and I know if I don't celebrate Chinese New Year this year, it would be fine because I pretty much celebrate every single year of my life. Today's the first year I'm not celebrating. It's fine, not the end of the world. But I just kind of want to, and I thought maybe the Chinatown Church group would have something to do with it. So I asked Jonah, and he said, "Oh, don't worry, there aren't any activities." A wink emoji, which is really weird. So you know what? I'm going with the pastor this Sunday. And the pastor has my masks, and my mom's friend, aka Mr. D, has my student ID card, and my new bank debit card will be sent to his house very soon, I believe. So, yeah, that is all. I don't have any plans for the rest of January or for the rest of my life. I'm very existential at the moment. I don't know why, it's been a whole month since I've lived in the USA, and I've never experienced the feeling where I wake up and I thought I'm in Hong Kong. Like, I always wake up and I always know where I'm at. And I think that just goes to show that I've been on high alert like for a whole month now. But it's not tiring. If it was tiring, I would have slept longer, I guess. But I don't know. I guess I'm just, adapting, I guess. Yeah. It's 3:10 a.m. Yeah. The first 7-8 minutes of the movie is terrible for me because it kept buffering every single second, and I wanted to grab my laptop and go out to the couch, to the living room, because it's closer to the router, and Mrs. C was there, so I'm like, fuck. So I came back to the room and I just watched it. And after my thoughts update video was stopped uploading, the Wi-Fi was better, so I watched the whole thing, and it's already 3:10. God damn it. All right. Time now is 11:39 a.m. on January 29th. It's a Saturday. I didn't comb my hair, and I just woke up. I slept very late, at around 4 a.m. Actually, 3:55-ish. I wanted to sleep earlier, but I just can't. The friggin' movie is just, after I finish it, it was already real late. So, breakfast, I think I'm gonna have toast. And I'll put whatever's on it. I can see, a chocolate syrup, peanut butter, whatever. And then lunch, cook myself an omelet perhaps. And if I'm still hungry, I can eat one of the things I bought, milk chocolate, Reese's cup, um, biscuits, candies. So that is the plan. I'm not gonna go out at all today. I don't think so. I got some film homework to do. I got an album review to do. I need to upload an American vlog, and I may or may not do the Oscars video, nomination prediction video. I don't know. Movies, TV, Money Heist. I may watch 2 episodes of it, I think, and then yeah, tonight I'm gonna watch Ivan's Childhood, and that's pretty much just it. I don't have anything else to talk about. Um, Life is going on fine, and I'm gonna definitely finish writing The Virgin. It's just that one scene, man. It's just that one scene. Why is it taking me so long? It's just that one scene. I just need to finish the final scene, and then that's it. And then that's it. And there's no rush in finishing The Virgin because, like I said, the moment I get a girlfriend officially, the moment I must stop writing The Virgin. I can do small tweaks here and there, but the overall plot cannot change. The premise of the scenes cannot change. The way the scenes are arranged cannot change. Not really. So, it's not like I'm getting a girlfriend anytime soon, so, I have all the time in the world. Yeah. Um, Whew. And then I don't know what should I work on for my next story. I want to work on liturgy, but then I also want to work on enemy of God. The former is religious horror. The latter is a political thriller. Both of which I just love working on. I guess I should work on liturgy first, or I could do conspiracies pilot episode first. So I don't know. That's that. All right. Time now is 2:26 p.m. My voice is raspy already from all the talking. Um, my aunt's husband spoke to me about the whole phone disconnecting situation, but I don't think that solved the problem because I just spent half an hour trying to connect my phone to the laptop, and it failed like 15, 16, maybe even 20 something times. Anyways, I have to eat lunch now. Maybe I'm gonna make myself an omelet. I don't know. But boiled eggs a couple days ago. I'm gonna take it a step further.
Shot. Get one more shot to see Nick's voice of the Triple Crown on NBC as well as the Breeders' Cup. You got to call one more start from Nick Go. But is he passing the baton on to Life is Good? Can Life is Good handle him? Coming to 2022 as now the new king in thoroughbred racing? We're about to find out. It is post time for the Pegasus World.
Time now is 5:25 p.m. I finished filming and editing two of my reviews. I cooked an omelet with cheese and prosciutto, and it was good. It was a good omelet. It was better than the average omelet I used to make in Hong Kong. I don't know why. Like maybe I don't know. I'm just lucky, I guess. But the egg looks so smooth from under the pan. Like it looks so smooth. I don't know why. Yeah, that's basically my lunch. Just an omelet. I ate 3 biscuits, Biscoff, and I eat this every single day. I don't know why. It's never finished. This bag is never ending. I mean, yeah, this is tasty, but like, I have to eat it every day now. Like, I know I can wait, but it's already opened. Come on. I can eat the yogurt and the apples. I kept the plate because I thought I would cut up an apple and eat it, but at the end I'm like, you know what? Just whatever. Who cares? Um, yeah. While I was cooking the omelet, Mr. C came out and was like, "Oh, I thought you said you didn't know how to cook," and I said, "Well, this is simple cooking. Like, I don't know how to cook complicated stuff, but this simple stuff." But yeah, I'm happy. I'm ready to step up my game. If I ever buy some rice or something like that, I'm gonna fry myself a fried rice. That's my next step. That's my next step. Egg fried rice with chopped up gailang, dried scallops, carrots, corns, and chicken powder. Maybe I don't even know how to cook it. Leave me alone. All right, let's see what else do I have to do. La Casa de Papel and college homework. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, so time now is 7:32 p.m. on January 29th. I have finished watching an episode of Money Heist, La Casa de Papel, and I did my film homework actually. Um, yeah, so I've been wanting to do this for a few days. It's been how long has it been since the I think it's already been 3.5 months since I have submitted my short film to the IFVA, aka what does the IFVA stand for again? What does the IFVA stand for? I went to ifva.com and checked out, and apparently 3 days ago they just announced the people who got in. Now, for every category, they picked 10 entries. And they picked 10 entries, and guess what? I lost. Yeah, so, I wouldn't say I lost, because this isn't like a win-lose competition. This is a kind of competition where you submit a bunch of things, and they pick a few of them. So I guess I lost just as much as a bunch of other people lost, but I still technically lost. Um Honestly, I am disappointed, but I'm not surprised. Like, I watched um some of so they picked 10 entries. I don't know how many people submitted short films to this competition, but they only picked 10 out of, I don't know, 80, 90, 100, 200. So chances are low already to begin with. Second of all, a lot of people who join these competitions are older than me and are more experienced than me. Probably, graduates of film school of Hong Kong BU, the only film school in Hong Kong, and maybe just freelance if they get the chance. And before I even joined the competition, when I looked at other entries in the last few years, you know, they're actually not that bad. The short films are actually not that bad. Strange because
外に向き合うことそれなら向き合わなくていいんだよ
it's in Japanese? Well, the competition rules did say that any language would suffice as long as there are subtitles. So it's fine. I honestly don't know what this is. Like, judging by this shot, maybe it's a romance. I don't know. If it's a romance, then yeah, it's kind of cliche. But it's beautiful shot. I mean, my short film would never. Even more beautiful would be the next shot, actually. Again, related to a beach. Don't know what the fuck is that, but you know, it's abstract, it's refreshing, it's challenging, and I guess all right, just had dinner. The dinner is rice with sweet and sour sauce chicken nuggets, steamed broccolis, and another plate of squashed dry 小笼包, what I assume is 小笼包, soup dumpling with a small ramekin of some sort of sauce that tastes like a mix between soy sauce, vinegar, and I don't even know. And yeah, I looked at it for a while and I was like, is this supposed to be and I didn't want to be disrespectful, so I stopped there. And then Mr. C is like, you don't like Chinese food? Oh my fucking god. Yes, this is Chinese food. Yes. So I said, no, I like Chinese food, but like this is just different. And he's like, oh, this isn't how your mama makes it? No, because my mom doesn't even make soup dumplings. My mom doesn't even make 小笼包. You find them in restaurants, and I said this. I said my mom doesn't make them. You find these in restaurants, and they're usually taller, more stuffed, hotter, and has hot soup in it. This is not 小笼包. This is not a soup dumpling, okay? This is a squashed, dry piece of thing. It's not a soup dumpling. There's no soup in it. So yeah, this is an infuriating meal. I'm happy, and also, like, there's so many things wrong about this meal. First of all, it's eaten with a fork and a plate. You don't eat food with forks. If you're really trying to go authentic here, you don't eat foods with fork. You eat them with chopsticks when it comes to Chinese food. Second of all, plates, you're supposed to use a bowl. Third of all, this is individualistic. You're eating your own plate, like you fix a plate. You don't do that in Chinese food. In Chinese food, everybody has a bowl of rice, and you pick food from the center of the table. Third of all, fourth of all, Chinese people don't love chicken that much, okay? Fifth of all, it's deep fried. Chinese people rarely eat anything deep fried. Seventh of all, it is covered in sweet and sour sauce every single time. It doesn't have to be like that. Eighth of all, you don't dip 小笼包 in soy sauce. You don't dip it in anything. You just eat it raw. Not raw, but you just eat it itself. Ninth of all, you don't eat the 小笼包 with the rice at the same time in the same meal. It just doesn't work. 10th of all, you don't eat 小笼包 for dinner. You eat it for morning, or you eat it for afternoon, lunch. It's a dim sum. 11th of all, Chinese people don't love broccoli that much because broccoli is a Western thing. 12th of all, we don't steam broccoli, okay? We fry it with garlic. So, yeah, quite infuriating. But then at the same time, I was also reading this Quora thing on my phone, and one of the posts is basically, is the Chinese government evil? And I sort of laughed, like, haha, like, how are you going to answer this cartoonish question? Of course it is. Of course it is. Depends on how you define evil. But of course the Chinese government right now is not a very good organization at all. And the answer is absolutely hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. It's golden. I want to make an individual video just reacting to it. It's like, oh, of course in the Western standpoint, it is evil. It is absolutely evil according to the Westerners. But actually, it is necessary evil because the Chinese government lifted millions of people out of poverty. Yes, that lie again. Yes, that myth again. And then second of all, people feel safer when they're under surveillance. According to whom? What's your source? CGTN? Global Times? What is your source? And another person replies saying, wow, you're so right. I know that after they collect videos of you, they just throw them away. How the fuck would you know? Unless you work for the government. Yeah, so this is absolutely moronic. Like, I lost brain cells just reading this post. And also, so Westerners can define democracy, but the Chinese can't. Well, one day China will become the greatest power of the world and will redefine democracy. Democracy is a concept that is defined by the West and it cannot be redefined because it's a fucking word. And of course it's defined in the West. It's defined in Greece. Greece. So idiotic. Anyways, I gave it some thought on the whole I lost a short film competition thing, and I realized that I haven't done that before. So technically I have made 3 short films because every video, YouTube videos do not count, and every video I've made before Hard Like Soldier is just trash and I never intend to show it to anyone. Hard Like Soldier, I never submitted it to any short film festival because it's garbage and I recognize that. Information Blackout, the second short film, I submitted it to a Hong Kong BU seed program thing and I got 4th place, which is not that bad. And then now this, which is like 100 times better than Information Blackout because Information Blackout is absolute garbage. This time I lost. I submitted it to a competition and I lost. I submitted it. English. This is the first time I lost a short film competition, actually. Come to think of it, even though it felt to me like I've already lost 50 times already, but I've never actually lost one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I should feel really sad right now, and I'm not really sad. I'm just disappointed. I don't even fucking know what I want to say, man. I'm a little agitated, I'm a little angry, I'm a little sad, I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not surprised. I also know this would happen. Then why am I sad? I keep wondering, like, what have I done wrong? Like, why is my short film not better? But then at the same time, the answer is clear. I mean, just look at the other short films. I mean, just look. I just had dinner, and I'm still at this page. I mean, just look at these fucking short films. Just look at these shots, man. Look at these shots and these actors. Obviously, duh. My short film is nothing in comparison. Also a couple things. During the dinner, I asked more. I've been wanting to ask this for a few days already, but I asked more. I asked Mr. C if the woman living across me, is like she rarely shows up. She just she doesn't eat breakfast or dinner here. And then Mr. C talked more about her. He said that she lives with her husband on the weekends, and she feeds herself and all that. And Mr. C said everybody asked the same question: why isn't she living with her husband completely? And Mr. C said it's financial reasons probably. And then I confirmed, is she from Japan? And he's like, oh yeah, And I explained my rationale. I said, I misheard you at first. I thought you said Su-sun, which sounds like it could be Korean, it could be Mandarin, it could be Vietnamese, but actually it's another name. And he's like, oh, so that's Japanese? And I'm like, yeah, definitely. Time now is 1:51 a.m. in the morning. I'm extremely sleepy. I don't know why. I almost fell asleep. I'm still about 37 minutes away from finishing Ivan's childhood. I'm just gonna go to bed now. I forgot to mention that during dinner, after I asked Mr. C about the Japanese girl who's living across me, he asked me, how about you? Do you have any girlfriends back at home? And I said no. And he said never, and I just shook my head. And yeah, there's that. Also, I finished writing the version. I don't know if I've said this or not, but I finished it. I finished writing it. Yeah, finally. I don't know why. It's the day I realized, I learned that my short film got rejected, that I have the motivation to finish it. Not really have the motivation, honestly. It's just the last scene. It's just a couple lines. But after getting rejected, after learning about the rejection, I went to the internet, as always. I went to Reddit and I tried to look for people who are also experiencing the same problem, not really problem, but experiencing the same thing. And obviously, tons of people also experience the same thing. There are tons of people out there who get rejected every single time. Getting rejected is pretty much the basis. It's pretty much daily life of a filmmaker. It happens every single time. It's just a thing that happens again and again and again, and you just kind of have to deal with it again and again and again and again and again. And yeah, it wastes money. It's a waste of time, money, and effort. This is why you have to, if you want to be a filmmaker, you have to be a filmmaker solely for the sake of filmmaking, at the expense of wasting money and harming your health and wasting your time and effort. You have to love filmmaking that much. And I saw a couple YouTube videos. I saw Chris Stuckman's video on being rejected by a film festival. And yeah, I learned a little bit about Sundance film festivals and how much of a bullshit it is. But also, like whoever gets in are usually like directors who would go on and become famous and good, like well-known filmmakers, successful filmmakers like Shaka King, who got the Sundance short film, got into it, who got into Sundance, and he would go on to make Judas and the Black Messiah 6 years later. Or another black dude who just made King Richard. I think he's the same guy. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But rejection is rejection. It's bound to happen. Money is an issue, and I don't. Given that money is an issue, and that I still haven't gained any traction with my Dreams of an Empty Street short film, I think what the heck's going on? I think I don't even think that I'm able to make conspiracy short film this year when I return to Hong Kong in Christmas, or even next year. Maybe it's going to be a long time later, but I'll still make the short film as soon as possible, and I'll give all my best. I really will give all my best. But yeah. That's all.